Hello everybody, this is Saad with you again, your favorite realtor, and today I'm back. Finally, the presentation is done for the part 2 video of the best areas and products to invest in Dubai at every price point. I know this video has been long overdue. I've just been super busy with clients, with Ramadan, just closing some deals and with the meetings, so I did not have the time to focus on the videos, but now I'm finally back and there's going to be consistent videos on the channel, weekly uploads. You can expect 2 videos weekly to be uploaded on the channel. So let's quickly just get into the presentation. Today we're looking at the best areas and products to invest in at every price point. All right, so let's get into it. Now, number one, the most common request that comes in is for anyone with a budget of 1 million. So up to 1 million. So just keep in mind in this presentation, I'm keeping a tolerance of 200,000 from the given budget. All right, because sometimes 1.1, 1.2 million is very close to 1 million. So most people can do it. So that's why I'm keeping the options, especially with a payment plan. It becomes easier to achieve a slightly higher price point than your actual budget. So we're going to keep a tolerance of 200,000. So you'll see appropriate options right here. So to begin, the first place I usually recommend people to invest in when they're coming in with a budget of lower than 1 million is going to be Nashama Town Square. And we have the new project called FIA in Town Square. As we know, the developer is Nashama. The product type, in this product category, the product type is only going to be in apartments. So we're looking at apartments, 1 bedroom, 800K starting price. All right. So we also have the 2 bedroom in Nashama Town Square, which is very close to the million mark at 1.15 million. Very good deal right here in Nashama Town Square. Amazing community, beautiful community coming up there. And the developer is a very strong developer. They've delivered multiple projects within that community. So this is one of the better picks for anyone with a budget of under 1 million. Now, there's a new project coming by Shobha in Motor City. The project's name is Orbis. All right. Now, this is going to be like a collection of buildings in a very good location in Motor City. Now, usually you see me telling you to stick to the communities, but when developers like Shobha, Ellington are entering the market with a big project, you know, you got to pay attention to those. And Shobha is coming up with this almost like a master plan of a community inside Motor City, which is going to be a collection of, I believe, 6 buildings. So it's going to be a great project coming up there. We know Shobha has really high quality. And now the product right here, which I would like to recommend to most people, would be the 1+ study for 1.1 million. All right. This is going to be a really good product because 1+ study, this is going to open up an extra smaller room in your apartment, which you can use as a study room, as a maid's room, and it could also be used as a storeroom as well. So it gives you a lot of functionality within your 1 bedroom apartment, and the price is still very good at 1.1 million. And Shobha being Shobha, you know that the quality is going to be on point. It's going to be one of the better finished apartments on this list. All right. Now, another project that's coming up in JVC. Now, you know, like I'm not the biggest fan of JVC, but when Ellington comes up with a new project in JVC, they're the king. I would call Ellington the king of JVC. So when Ellington is coming up with a project in JVC, I will pay attention to that. And they're coming up with a new project called Hillmont Residences, where we have studios, 1 beds, 2 beds, and I believe 3 beds as well. So the good product right here is going to be the studios at 730,000. Also the 1 beds at 1.23 million. If you know Ellington, it's a very end user loved kind of a developer. They're a boutique developer, but now with the rise in the property market, they've increased the number of projects that they're doing, and they have delivered a lot of great projects in JVC. The best buildings in JVC are all Ellington buildings, and so Ellington is coming up with a new project right there. So I'm just going to show you the format. We're going to take a look at the options, and then we're going to check out the top picks out of these. So my top picks right here is going to be FIA in Town Square by Nashama at 1.15 million, and the top pick is going to be JVC by Ellington in Hillmont Residences, the studio at 730,000. To be honest, even the 1 bedroom is a great deal over there at 1.23 million because the ROIs are going to be really high and the payment plan is also quite good at 70/30. So these are my top picks. Now let's move on to the 2 million budget. All right, up to 2 million. So you can take a look at the list. We have a bunch of projects. We have in Dubai Hills Estate, 1 and 2 bedrooms, possible in this price range. Again, we're keeping the tolerance of 200,000. So when the budget is 2 million, I am taking it up to 2.2 million. So we have projects. See, you know, I'm a big fan of Emaar, big fan of their communities that they come up with. So these are always going to be the top picks. We have Dubai's Estate, Dubai Creek Harbour, Rashid Al Marina. All of them, you could get a 1-bedroom. In Dubai's Estate, you can also go for a 2-bedroom, right? Park Lane is a building which is very close to the park. Interiors by Vida, so it's going to hold a lot of value within this master plan. Plus the prices are really good for this new launch coming up right here. Plus the payment plan has also been a little bit eased. It's an 80-20 payment plan in this particular project. These two are really good picks. We have Dubai Creek Harbour, Rashid Al Marina, Valley. There's going to be a new launch coming up in the Valley West expansion. Again, sits very close to the 2 million budget at 2.2 million. Emaar South launch is coming up very soon, and we're expecting a price over there at 2.1 million. Again, a really new and amazing project that's coming up in Dubai Land District is Garford. So this is right beside Global Village, and like basically in the middle of Global Village and IMG Worlds. The plot of land there is going to be called Garfords. This is the second community coming up by Majid Al Futtaim, and this is a complete forest living concept. All right, one of the best new projects that's coming up into the market with a full green concept. You're going to have trees and vegetation on everywhere that you see around this community. The temperature over here is going to be like 5 degrees cooler than the average surrounding temperature. So a really good concept, a really good new project coming up by a reputed developer in Majid Al Futtaim. Now over here we have the 1 beds going at 1.4 million and the 2 beds going at 2 million. So this very well fits within the budget of 2 million. So you could go for a 1 bed or you could go for a 2 bed right here in this project. Then a new pick into this mix is going to be Damak Hills 2, Verona and Natura. These are the new townhouses that's coming up. Look, I'm not the biggest fan of Damak as well, but I've been to Damak Hills 2 recently and I've been there a couple of times now, and I've actually seen how the community is shaping up. It's actually shaping up to be very, very beautiful. This community has actually changed my mind, especially with the new Valley West expansion that's coming up. Damak Hills 2, the Valley West expansion is going to come and touch Damak Hills 2. So basically they're going to be neighboring communities, and you can see already in the valley the prices have gone up to, let's say, 2.2 million for a 3 bed. Over here you could get a 4 bedroom at a 1.8 million price tag. All right, it's a townhouse, and the good deal right now, since it's Ramadan, they're giving you a 4% DLD waiver as well. So this is another great pick right here in the under 2 million price point, because I don't really think that once these are gone, we are ever going to have this kind of a price point ever again. Like, to get a 4 bedroom at a price point of 1.8 million, I think this is one of the last times that you'll see this happening. Moving on into the future, this is not going to be the case. The market is moving steadily upwards. This is like a unicorn case right here at 1.8 million for the Verona and Natura townhouses. I think this is a good deal in the market right now. The price per square foot is really good. And again, with the Valley and the Damak Hills 2 going to be neighboring communities in the next few years, the prices will a little bit average out between the two of them. And definitely you can see a big gain in capital appreciation in this particular project. And also, if you're an end user looking for 4 bedrooms under 2 million, this is going to be your only bet. Because if you take a look at this list, this is the highest value for money right here with 4 bedrooms at 1.8 million. All right, so this is a surprise pick from me in Damak Hills 2 for these townhouses coming up right here. Again, we have some more. Again, we have the Hillmont Residences by Ellington. 2 bed. So this is a really good product that I liked. Okay, 2 bedroom plus study at 2.1 million. Now, the size of this apartment is going to be 1,350 square foot. So that is a very, very well sized 2-bedroom apartment. You're going to have 2 proper bedrooms, and you're also going to have a study room, which again you can use according to how you'd like. You can make it a maid's room, you can make it a study room, an office, anything that you like you can do with that. You could also convert it to a smaller bedroom. So great utility. Again, Ellington, one of the best end user friendly products in the market. Great quality, great finishing, and this is a project to keep an eye on. Again, another 2 options that we have right here are both going to be in Marjan Island. Now, keep an eye on the YouTube channel for a video coming up very soon on the Marjan Island. And Marjan Island is going to be a very, very big hotspot of UAE. The new Wynn Casino that's coming up there, it's going to be having a lot of tourists coming up there. So this is a great project to keep an eye on. Marjan Island, we have 2 I mean, we have a few good projects, but in this price point, what I can recommend is going to be the address Marjan by Emar at 1.7 million. Now, these as of today are sold out. This is going to be for the next phase that's coming up. We have to be prepared for that. So if you're interested in Marjan Island in the address, you have to wait a little bit and you have to work with me and work in advance so that we can put you in the right place at the right time to get this unit at the time of launch. The other project is going to be Nikki Beach by Aldar at 1.9 million. Again, these are going to be really phenomenal residences right here. Both address Marjan and Nikki Beach are going to have private beach access. They're going to have a lot of events. Now, if you know, Nikki Beach is a Miami-based brand where it's all about beach residences and beach living. So they're going to do a lot of events. It's going to be a very happening place, especially for a place like Marjan Island, where there's going to be a lot of tourists coming in. People are going to be coming in just to have fun. The idea of being in Marjan Island is to have fun. So the people who are coming there are going to have a blast staying in Nikki Beach, and this is going to be one of the better options for short-term rentals in Marjan Island. So now let's take a look at the top picks in this category up to 2 million. We are taking the top picks in Dubai as a state for the one bed at 1.4 million in Park Lane. Rashid Yachts and Marina, as you know, it's one of my pet projects. It's one of my favorite projects. I'm always going to recommend Rashid Yachts and Marina as a seafront community. The Valley, again, a really good pick. It's going to be in my top picks. The next top pick is going to be Gulf Woods, one bedroom at 1.4 million. Even the two bedroom would be a good pick, to be honest. Another top pick is going to be the Verona and Natura townhouses at 1.8 million for a 4-bed townhouse. So this is another great pick. And the last top pick is going to be JVC Ellington project and Hillmont Residences, 2-bedroom plus study. That's a great floor plan right there. And the price being 2.1 million, phenomenal opportunity. So these highlighted ones is something that you should keep an eye on, but the other ones are also very sound options right there. I've only put the best options on this list, but even in the best options, I'm taking up my top picks, which are these ones right here. So now let's move along to up to 3 million. So right here, again, we have a few options right here. We have Dubai Creek Harbor, we have Rashid Yachts and Marina, we have the Valley. Again, we have Gulf Woods. So all these projects are coming up. I don't know the name. Nobody knows the name yet. They will be announced soon as and when the launch is coming up. But definitely 3 new launches are coming up in these 3 communities. Gulf Woods, we have a great product again in Damak Hills 2, which I have seen recently and I've started to study recently. It's called Park Greens. It's a twin villa project at the price of 2.5 million for a 5-bedroom twin villa. All right. So again, this is like a unicorn pricing right now. 2.9 million for a 5-bedroom. You're not going to find this soon after this. Like once this is gone, I don't think we are ever going to have a 5-bedroom at this price point ever again. So this is going to be a really good pick. It's going to be a limited time opportunity. I believe they're offering a 2% DLD waiver on this particular Park Greens project. Again, I've seen the community is shaping up to be really good. Expect a video of me doing a community tour in the Hills 2 as well to show you around this community. So this is going to be a great option for you guys. Again, now the next option is going to be in Dubai Islands, the Trip and Living project by Fakhruddin. The Sea View 1-beds are going at 2.7, but you could also get something at around 2.5 million. So it's a range, it's a price range between 2.5 to 2.8 million. So this is going to be a great option in Dubai Islands. As we know, Dubai Islands, you've done 2 videos on Dubai Islands. It is the future hot spot of Dubai. It's going to be like on the level of Blue Waters Island, on the level of Palm Jumeirah. It's going to have a lot of attractions. They're going to have water theme parks, 5-star hotels, high-scale restaurants, luxury retails, all of these amazing luxury experiences to be had in Dubai Islands. And we know how Nakheel launched their townhouses and villas and it was completely sold out. Dubai Islands is going to be a great location, and this particular project, it sits in one of the only full seafront plots right there. So if you study the actual master plan of Dubai Islands and you take a look at the plots in the central island, there are a very few number of plots that are sitting right on the seafront, and this is one of them. It's only a 3-minute walk from the private beach. So phenomenal location, phenomenal opportunity, branded residence, fully furnished, a great payment plan. It's like a 1% payment plan, 60% due at handover. So phenomenal payment plan. So this 1-bedroom right here is going to be also a great opportunity for under 3 million, because this I'm easily expecting the price to jump to around 3.7 7 to 4 million during the time of completion. So great opportunity with very less equity to be invested until handover and big ROEs to be expected. So that's another project. Madinat Jumeirah Living, as we know, hot location in Dubai, right by Madinat Jumeirah, right by Burj Al Arab. Phenomenal location. There's a new launch coming up. We don't know the name, but it's coming up soon. Maybe towards the end of Ramadan or after Ramadan, we're going to have this launch coming up by Miras. The apartments, 1 bedroom there starting at 2.5 million. Again, great opportunity right here. Hillmont Residences pops up again by Ellington in JVC for a 3-bedroom apartment at 2.8 million. This is also a great deal. Ellington is, it's going to see, as an investor, you want to enter into end user products, because think about this, like when you enter into a product which is heavily catered towards the investors, when the time of handover comes, all that supply that the investors have picked up is going to be going up on sale during the time of handover. So that is going to create a lot of sell pressure. When there's a lot of sell pressure, there's a lot of competition in the pricing, and people will have to adjust their pricing and make it lower to, you know, exit from their investment, you know, and sell their property basically. So you want to enter into projects where the ratio between the investors and the end users is a healthy ratio. So usually in Ellington projects, most of the people buying into Ellington projects are end users. So when there's more end users, you as an investor, when you come in, there's going to be a very small number of units that are actually going to go on sale during the time of handover. So at that time, when there is short supply of units in the market, you can expect the prices to be much higher. And Ellington, as we know, is the most loved developer when it comes to JVC as a community, and Ellington in general, phenomenal quality and finish. So Ellington is definitely going to be on this list at 2.8 million for the 3-bedroom. Again, we have the Expo City option right here. Now, Expo City Sky Residences at 2.6 million for the 2-bed. Why is this such a great opportunity? Because this is the only project on this list that is going to offer you a post-handover payment plan, a 5-year post-handover payment plan, making the total payment plan stretch of around 8 years. So if there's anyone out there who's looking to have a longer payment plan with a post-handover where you get the keys and you can still 50% of the amount is paid over the next 5 years after handover. So this is a great deal and definitely has to be on the list of the top picks in the budget of under 3 million in Expo City Sky Residences. Phenomenal payment plan, very good layouts. The Expo City is also shaping up to be a phenomenal location. You already have metro access. You're gonna have an Emaar Mall coming up right there, the big trade center. So the World Trade Center that we see where all the exhibitions happen today is all going to be shifted to Expo City very soon. All the exhibitions are going to happen here. All the major embassies around Dubai, which are in the old parts of Dubai, are also going to be moved to Expo City. So it's going to be another great location. A lot of top offices, top companies have opened up their offices there. A lot of good concerts happening there in the Wassel Dome, and phenomenal location overall. Very good connectivity and a very good payment plan and a very good product coming up in Expo City. And again, I'm going to include Marjan Island options right here for someone who's looking at a budget of 3 million. We can actually get a 2-bedroom in Nikki Beach by Aldar at 2.8 million price point. And we can also look at the JW Marriott, which is being developed by Wow Resorts, 1-bedroom at 2.9 million. And these two are going to have like proper and full sea views as well in Marjan Island. So phenomenal projects right here, both of these. Now let's take a look at the top picks. Again, you can see I've put a buffer of 200K. I don't think anything has really exceeded 3 million on this list, but yeah, the buffer is still there. And the top picks are going to be Dubai Creek Harbour, Rashid Yachts and Marina, The Valley, the Mark Hills 2, Dubai Islands Trip and Living, Expo City Sky Residences, Marjan Island, Nikki Beach. These are going to be the top picks. I think if you notice this list, this is the best value for money right here in the Mark Hills 2, 5-bedroom twin villa, 5-bedroom twin villa. So 2 villas on 1 plot. That's it. It's not a row of townhouses or anything. It's just a twin villa, semi-detached villa, whatever you'd like to call it. Club villa, twin villa, semi-detached villa. 5-bedroom at 2.9 million. It's a great deal right now. It's a phenomenal deal. 2% DLD waiver as well. So if you're looking for something which is like a bigger living space at a good price point, this is the deal. And make sure you use the 2% DLD waiver. If you're buying in Ramadan, you're going to get the 2% DLD waiver. So phenomenal opportunity right here in the Mark Hills 2. And all of these other ones are great opportunities based on your taste and what you're looking for, apartment, townhouse. So again, this is also taking a look at the best products to invest in at every price point, right? So at this price point, if you can get a twin villa, that is going to be the best product, all right? Apart from that, we're going to see the uh, apartments in the hottest of locations. So Dubai Creek Harbour, Rashid Hudson Marina, hot locations. Dubai Islands, a hot location. Marjan Island, another hot location. So that's why you're seeing this list with the multiple options, different products at different price points as well. So let's take a look now at the budget of 4 million. At the 4 million price point, so you will notice as we move higher in the price range, the options are going to get more and more limited. So this shows you also why it makes sense to buy in the higher price. Like if you are a higher ticket buyer, see, this list is going to be important. Even if your budget is 10 million, this list is still important for you. Why? Because you can just split your 10 million budget into, let's say, 4 million plus 2 million plus 2 million. And then you can pick up projects from one of these on the list. So it helps you structure your 10 million budget into different projects. But I'll also explain why it makes more sense for you to go for the actual 10 million product rather than splitting it up into multiple investments. I'll explain that as well, because you will see the number of options keep reducing, and that means the product available at that price point is not available. There's very few limited options. So it makes sense to go for those projects because the supply is short, so the demand is going to be very high and you're going to see the highest capital gains in those kind of projects. So that's for later. Now we're going to take a look at the 4-bedroom options. Again, you're always going to find Dubai Creek Harbour, Rashid Hudson Marina, Dubai's Estate on my list, Emaar communities, top locations. We also have the Madina Jumeirah Living right here with the new launch coming up by Miras. And we have Marjan Island, which I'm becoming a fan of. Phenomenal location. Also, this is a project that you got to keep an eye on. We'll just go to the top picks. There is going to be townhouses coming up in Dubai Islands, 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses, price point around 3.4 million. I cannot tell you the project name. I cannot tell you the project developer. You need to get in touch with me to understand what this project is and where it's coming. It's going to be a great opportunity. I can tell you that this is not going to be by Nakheel. It's going to be by another developer on Dubai Islands. Townhouses coming up soon. So this is going to be another hot launch coming up right here at this price point, under 4 million. This is going to be one of the best picks. Marjan Island again with the address in Marjan by Emaar, 2-bedroom at 3.7 million. Now this 2-bedroom has a full sea view. So again, phenomenal deal right by the Wynn Casino. Amazing location. You're going to have to see the next video on Marjan Island to understand why these are really great options. And the next top pick is going to be Rashid Hudson Marina. I love this community. You're going to have a 3-bedroom in the price point of around 3.4 million. And with the 3 bedrooms, you always ensure that you have the best views in that project. All right. The 1-beds, unfortunately, are always towards the back side or on the sides. The 2 and 3 bedrooms are usually the ones with the best view, and all the 3 bedrooms always have the best views. So if you can, always try to go for the higher bedroom option in these kind of buildings, because you're always going to make sure that you have the best of the best views and you have the units with the shortest supply. So when there's short supply, there's always high demand. So let's move on to options up to 5 million. All right. Now, the first best option is going to be Nadal Shiba Gardens, which is also going to be coming up within the next 2 months. It's coming up soon. The townhouse here, we know what happened last time, completely sold out during launch. Very hard to catch these units. So if you have a budget of up to 5 million, you should definitely be targeting 3-bedroom townhouse in Nadal Shiba Gardens, which is by Miras, at around 4.6 million. Phenomenal option. The other good option is going to be at the Acres by Miras, a 3-bedroom villa for 5.1 million. Amazing, amazing project. Now, if I'm being honest with you, this option is a very difficult option right now. Why it's difficult? Because it's completely sold out. If you want to get something in the Acres, you will have to work with me and you'll have to just be patient and wait for some time, because there could be cancellations that come in. There is always, there's always cancellations coming in, like 1, 2, 3 units come in. So if you are looking for the Acres 3-bedroom villa by Miras, you'll have to work with me and get in queue for the cancellations. I have good connections within Miras. If there is a cancellation coming in, we can almost assure that you're the ones who's going to get this unit. So if you miss the boat, there is still a slim chance for you to actually get a unit here. But you'll have to work with me and you'll have to put in your expression of interest for these cancellations. And there is a slight hope that you actually do get one of these amazing 3-bedroom villas right here in the Acres. So the next project is going to be Sky Residences again in Expo City. The developer is Expo City again, government-backed developer. Apartment, 3-bedroom, 4.3 million. But the better option is going to be in Mangrove Residences For the townhouse, 3-bedroom at 4.5 million, this is hands down the better option. Bigger square footage of area, a duplex kind of a living. So these townhouses are actually attached to the building itself. It's not a separate row of townhouses. It's going to be part of the building on the bottom floor, but phenomenal residences right here. Beautiful floor plans, beautiful layouts right here in Expo City in the Mangrove Residences. And again, you're gonna get the 5-year 50% post handover payment plan. So that makes it a phenomenal payment plan where you only have to put down 2.2 million until handover, and the remaining 2.25 million will be due over the next 5 years. So that makes it a great opportunity at this price point. And again, we have the Marjan Island options right here. Address Marjan, Nikki Beach, JW Marriott, 3-bedroom. Address Marjan, 5.2 million, amazing opportunity, full sea view, private beach access, amazing opportunity. Nikki Beach, again, you're gonna have a similar product. In Nikki Beach, you're gonna have the 3 bedrooms at 4.5 million, again with the full beach access and the full sea view as well. So these two are great options. And then you have the JW Marriott by Wow Resorts, 2-bedroom apartment available for 4.3 million. Now I know some people just want the JW Marriott. They know the brand, they're comfortable with the brand, they know the history of JW Marriott, and they just want to go for JW Marriott. So this is on the list because a lot of people love that brand and they would love to invest there. So this is going to be on the list for under 5 million. And a surprise pick right here is going to be in the Masar community. Now this Masar community is actually in Sharjah, not in Dubai. This is in Sharjah. So we have the Saro project, the Saro cluster, and the developer is Arada, which is another government-backed developer. They've recently done 2 projects in Dubai, in Jumeirah Golf Estates. They had a beautiful community in Jumeirah Golf Estates, and they're also doing a great super luxury project in the Palm. So phenomenal developers. Again, if you're looking for value for money, you can get a beautiful 4-bedroom villa at the price point of 5.2 million right here in Arada with a really good payment plan. I believe it's a 40-60 payment plan. So amazing payment plan and really good value for money. If you're looking to invest in another emirate, Sharjah is a great option for these kind of villas because Sharjah has a lot of big families. They like to stay in bigger homes. So this is going to be a great option for you. Now let's take a look at the top picks. We have Nadal Sheba Gardens. We have Expo City, Marjan Island, and the Masar project for the 4-bedroom villa in Sharjah. So these are going to be the top picks right now. I would love to keep the acres in my top picks, but again, the actual probability of you getting a unit now in cancellations is very slim. I'm not saying it's impossible, but there is a slight chance. This would always be in my top picks because I love the acres project. But for now, we have these projects in the top picks. Now let's move on to the slightly higher jump from 5 million to 7.5 million. Now, again, the acres, number 1 on the list. I love this particular community. Villas only, very exclusive, very beautiful community, a lot of greenery, a lot of amenities, lakes, lagoons, parks, like everything you name it, you have it right here. And the villas are actually phenomenally beautiful right here. So we have the 4-bedroom option at 6.5 million, sits very well in the 7.5 million budget for a 4-bedroom villa in the acres by Miras. Amazing. Like this is my top pick. All right. The second really good option is going to be in Farm Gardens by Imar. All right. The 4-bedroom villa at 7.5 million price point. Now again, this is similar to the 3-bedroom option where this is at the moment sold out, but I'm very confident that if you work with me, I can actually get you a unit here. Just waiting for the right cancellation opportunity because those keep coming in. We randomly get notified that there's some cancellation units coming in. So if you would like to get a 4-bedroom unit in the Farm Gardens 2 project, phenomenal project, 6,650 square feet of built up area, 9,000 to 10,000 square feet of plot area. Amazing project right here. I mean, I would put these two as a tie for my top pick. Let's move on to the next one. Dubai Islands Trepan Living by Fakhruddin apartment, 3-bedroom, full sea view apartment, fully branded, fully furnished, full smart home apartment at the price point of around 6.5 million for a full sea view 3-bedroom. Now this is on the list because Dubai Islands is going to be the mega project of Dubai for the next few years. 2027, Dubai Islands is going to be completely transformed into the best location of Dubai to go and socialize, to go and have fun, to go and eat, to go and shop, to go and live. It's going to be the best location of Dubai. Dubai Islands, I'm a big believer of this. Island living, fully furnished with full sea views with a payment plan of 40-60, right? So Amazing opportunity right here in Dubai Islands. This is a phenomenal project. Price point is amazing, 6.5 million. If you look today for a full sea view, 3-bedroom apartment on an island, you're not looking at below 10 or 11 million dirhams. So this is a great deal right here. Phenomenal project. Very, very, very short in supply. So another great project. Now the other option is again in the Masar community in Saro. Villa for 5 bedrooms, 7.2 million. This is another great pick by Arada right here. Now we're going to take a look at the top picks. Again, you know my top picks already. We have the Acres, Farm Gardens and Triple Living in Dubai Islands. These are my top 3 picks for a budget of 7.5 million. So as you can see, as we move higher in the price points, the options keep reducing. Like you saw the list right here. You saw the list, how long this list was, because there are a lot of options at these price points, but there's very few options at the higher price point. So it makes sense for you to actually, rather than splitting your budget and getting a bunch of smaller units, to get the bigger unit, because these villas, you can see this is going to be all villas on this list. These will appreciate the most. These units, this 9.5 million Farm Gardens, 9.5 million villa can definitely be 20 million in the future. You can expect 100% gain, because if you take a look, the closest competitor to Farm Gardens to 5-bedroom is going to be Golf Place in Dubai Estate, and those are all going for 22, 23 million as of today, going up to 25 million. And this very similar project in terms of size and finishing is going to be in the new community of the Valley, 9.5 million price point. So this makes it a no-brainer if you have a budget of 10 million to go for the Farm Gardens project, because you're going to see a huge gain in your capital appreciation. You can expect these prices to be more than doubled by the time of handover. So let's take a look. Again, we have the Acres 5-bedroom medium, the Acres 5-bedroom large options. My better pick is going to be for the medium at 8.2 million. This is a great opportunity right here. And then we also have Shobha Reserve in Dubai Land by Shobha, obviously, at 5-bedroom villa for 9.5 million. And also Masar again makes a entry into this list in Saro community by Arada, the 6-bedroom villa at 9.2 million. Why I'm including Masar in this is because recently I've been reached out by a few people who were interested to buy in Sharjah. So I'm adding this to the list. Sharjah, as you know, has a lot of big families and they love to stay in these kind of large villas. So again, it's going to be a good option, great value for money right there in the Arada project in Masar. Beautiful community, absolutely green, beautiful. It's very similar to Al Barari. If you've seen Al Barari, beautiful green community. As you enter, you have so many trees and like a lot of plants and trees everywhere. You don't feel like you're in Dubai or Sharjah. It feels like a completely different place once you enter there. So amazing community. So this is again in the options for the best products at the 10 million price point. So we're going to take a look at the top picks. It's going to be definitely Acres by Miras at the 5-bedroom medium at 8.2 million. And again, Farm Gardens, can't go wrong with Farm Gardens for a 5-bedroom at 9.5 million. Phenomenal capital appreciation opportunity right here. Now let's take a look at the 15 million options. Now first we have the Oasis by Emaar, the 5-bedroom villa. This is a upcoming project. It's to be announced soon. The launch is coming up soon. So we're going to have the 5-bedroom villas at a starting price of around 14 million. The Oasis by Emaar. Again, Emaar will always be on the list. They're the most reputed developer in the market, the developer with the most number of projects handed over, project upon project, community upon community. You can totally rely on Emaar for creating masterpieces of communities. So this is always going to be on the list. The next option is going to be Shobha Reserve by Shobha, 5-bedroom apartment, 11.5 million. Expo City, Maha Villas, standalone villas, 5 bedrooms at 13.2 million. This is a great option. Again, you're going to have a post handover payment plan and a really good floor plan, a really big, massive living space right here in the Maha residences. After that, we have these 3 projects in MBR District 11. Great location overall at around 10 to 11 minutes from downtown Dubai. So as a location, phenomenal location. So we're going to have the Sanctuary by Ellington, upcoming launch, 5 bedrooms at 15 million. This is coming up. Wadi Villas by Arista, 4-bedroom villas at 14 million. And we have the Woodland Residences by Amis, the 5-bedroom villa at 13.5 million. Now let's take a look at my top picks in this category. It's going to be the Oasis by Emaar. Always going to have Emaar on my list. Expo City, great project, great payment plan right here. MBR City, these 2 are going to be like a big luxury living experience right here. The Sanctuary 5-bedroom is going to be absolutely massive in size. So this is another great opportunity right here. And again, Wadi Villas also is on the list because these 4 bedrooms are really, really beautiful right here at the 14 million price point. And now let's move to the final category of 20 million. Now, let's just go to my top pick. We're gonna have Palm Jebel Ali, 5 bedroom villa at 20 million. This is going to be my top pick for the 20 million category. Beautiful project. Again, Nakheel, the king of island living. This Palm Jebel Ali is going to be a bigger, better palm. We're going to have all these villas on the fronts. They're going to have private beach access. It's not like you have to walk a little bit to get to the beach. As soon as you enter your backyard, you have the beach right at your footsteps. So phenomenal opportunity right here. This price point is insane for a project on an island, especially something like the Palm by Nakheel. Amazing floor plans, amazing layouts, very pleasing to the eye, and full beach access right at your backyard. So amazing opportunity. The other opportunity right here is going to be in MBR District 11 again. Mira Villas, branded by Bentley Home, developed by Mira, 5 bedroom villa at 20 million also. Big massive villa right here. So these are also going to be great options. As you can see, the more we came along higher into the price points, the options kept reducing. So this is the end of the presentation. I hope you found this informative. I know this is a longer video. I think it's going to be around 30-35 minutes long, but I had to go into all these categories and show you the best options at every price point. Stay tuned to the channel because there's going to be a lot more content coming up back-to-back weekly uploads on the channel. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and please do like, comment and subscribe to the channel. And for now, this is Saad Dubai Realtor signing out.